Bravo 6. Going dark.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to some Ready or Not. It is me, Zeus, bringing you guys a casual clear of SANCTUM'S DECEIT. And it's not because it's my favorite map right now, but because of this right here, actually. These abilities in the top corner, and the ability to pick my spawn. It's just little innovations, because I was going to ask during this video if you guys could replace anything in this game, right, or replace, excuse me, add anything in this game, what would you add? Because I'm confident that I would add different stuff than most of us here. I kind of play this more like Terrorist Hunt from Rainbow Six as opposed to Ready or Not. I tend to just kind of want to run and gun, just blow through it, and that's kind of it, right? But I'm curious what you guys would add. This mission has another section as well where I'm bringing obviously lethal ammo, but it has an idea built into that I would like to add, which would be rubber bullets. Just an additional ammo type where you can bring both lethal and non-lethal ammo all in the same package. I think that could be pretty overpowered, honestly, talking about it, but this way, you know, I can deal with hostile forces as well as, you know, be passive. I need to close this. Can I close the door? Please, thank you. Anyway, damn it. A lot of people down here this time for some reason, I don't know why. Oh, alright. Anyway, sorry about that. My sight is weirdly low. What the hell is up with that? Anyway. To keep the rubber bullets balanced, maybe only certain weapon types could have access to them. Like submachine guns and pistols, because they're pistol caliber, you know, bullets, so they can't do too much damage, but enough to get the rubber going. And maybe even shotguns, with saying that out loud. They have like the sting ball grenade effect of rubber. So it's just like you shoot an area and it will kind of just blanket it in these little rubber balls. So it can act as less lethal, and then you can bring like slugs or just regular shotgun rounds. I'm gonna back up, because that is loud. I always forget that comes through, and that is very loud. Or maybe it's like a whole separate tactical that you can bring with you, or maybe it takes up a tactical slot instead of it being an ammo slot. It's a long tactical, right? Where you bring bonus ammo or something. I don't know. I'm just thinking of this all right now. Because I don't know about you guys, but I find myself kind of rarely using long tacticals anymore. Like, since I learned the game and all that kind of stuff, I don't need to check under doors, you know. I'm more than happy to just play the map a bunch of times to kind of learn it. I know that's not everybody, but kind of like I was saying, where I'd probably add stuff you guys wouldn't add. And this magazine I think is still good, but I'm going to leave it there. But where I'd add stuff you guys wouldn't, and vice versa. That would be something I'd add. It's just the ability to change that. But maybe in different ways too. So for example, like maybe you could get rid of your long tactical in general in exchange for, hell, I don't know, like shooting gloves or something. That would because this was an idea I had for Rainbow Six actually back in the day. So instead of having secondary gadgets like a breach charge or flashbangs or something like that in Rainbow Six, you could get shooting gloves, which just increase your weapon handling. So swap speed, reload speed, just handling. It's not like your recoil is reduced or your guns do more damage. It's just the just your reload speeds and swap speeds are faster, right? And maybe you use flashbangs faster too, or something. You know, you throw them faster or something. Like you pull the pin, you can find them easier, kind of thing. What else? You could bring like a medical bag. So instead of just stopping your bleeding or whatever, you actually actively regenerate your health. You have like a blood bag with you, like on site. Or an ammo bag, because you can never have too much ammo or something like that. But actually, you know, people hate this word, and I can't blame you guys, because Call of Duty and everybody wanting to be the next one has ruined it. But what about like a specialist? So, like that mag I just dropped there a minute ago. Shit, I don't know what they... the weapons specialist or something. Like, this person was maybe like a veteran before they did all this, so they've been in combat, and they have the ability to keep track of their ammo easily. Like, they understand that that's very important for your survival, is keeping track of that, so they keep track of their ammo. Or maybe, like, their special ability is just innately they can use all weapon systems, right? So they have access to all of the guns. Maybe certain specialists would be limited on what weapons they could bring. No, that would be very unrealistic. Maybe he has just a nerd ability is he can reload faster, and he gets all these things like reduced recoil, how to code your guts. I'm sorry, I looked over at that. Anyway, it's the ability to like reload faster. Recoil is reduced. That like battle, I don't know what to call it, the battle fear or whatever, when you're getting shot at in this game and the edges of your screen kind of blurry up. Maybe that is just not a thing for them, because they're battle hardened, right? Or whatever they could call it, and kind of all encompass it into one thing. You could pick up enemy weapon systems because you've used all of these weapon systems before, so it's nothing unfamiliar to you, right? Like, you kind of have a general understanding of weaponry. And your long tactical is the ammo bag, right? Like how we were talking with the specific bags, excuse me. Or you could do stuff like that. Or maybe, like right now, an EOD. Maybe they're the only people who can disable these traps. Because I was watching a video where a SWAT officer... Forgot that these guys have ammo or armor. He was reacting to this game, how everybody on the team was able to pick locks. And he's like, that is not taught in SWAT school, but it's funny. It would be cool. Like, if we were all just the lockpicking lawyer, but no, not how it works. I'm dead. And maybe this couldn't happen. Maybe, like, instead of, like, anti-flash goggles, you're just accustomed to it, right? Or something like that. I don't know. But, sorry, and that's for the weapons specialist. I'm making him kind of overpowered because that's my playstyle, so I think maybe I just think more like that. But maybe there's like a mechanic or something, a machinist. I don't know what their specialization would be, but maybe they're the only one that can pick locks. Or maybe that's the EOD guy's thing. Or, I don't know if you guys have heard of the Tappy mod, but if I understand it correctly, it's like if you're playing with friends, it's a way to non-verbally communicate. It plays like a vibration sound in your ear. So, like, let's say that a friend of mine was on this door right here. I could walk up behind him, and I'd get, like, an interact prompt. And basically, it'd make a little vibrate sound, like a... so that he, like, knows I'm on his shoulder. Maybe if I tap it twice, it means to go, or something. Something you could explain beforehand, excuse me. So, it would be something along those lines. But for the EOD guy, it's like, if there's a trap on the door, you know, maybe he has, like, a sixth sense or something, so he can tell when there's going to be traps on the other side. Just because he's been in so many situations like that. So you walk up to the door and maybe you hear your heartbeat sound increase or something. Or like a tactician, perhaps, instead of EOD, where it's like that's where I'd put a trap. And then the special ability for them is your team gets to pick their spawn locations as well. That is a very deep shower. I never realized how deep that goes. But maybe you also get to pick your spawn locations, and you get more intel or something like that, right? Like there's an actual TAC map that you can pull up mid-game or something. I don't know. I'm just pulling these all out of my ass right now, guys. Like, these are just ideas I'm pulling off the top of the dome piece. So just imagine with time and a development team, what you could, you know, what you could do with these ideas. Maybe you have like a hostage negotiator or something like that, I don't know what they would be, a negotiator, where you could get suspects to surrender more easily because you have your way with words or whatever, right? So you could yell at them before gunfights go off and stuff like that. Your yells reduce morale more than a normal operator would. That actually could be the thing. Maybe instead of a specialist, it's a class. So you have like the operator, which is your and maybe there could be downsides to them as well. Like the weapons specialist, first one to go to violence, and your commands are 20% less effective, or something, right? Because you're the first to bring it. You're the first to bring it to blows. You are a weapons system manager. You are not a hostage taker, right? Like you are there to, or excuse me, a prisoner taker. You are there to win gunfights, right? Stuff like that. Like they have downsides to them as well, but they could also still be very strong. Like an EMT, I don't know if I've mentioned that yet, because I've mentioned a lot of these. But maybe your special thing is like a doctor bag, where it's like a blood bag. It allows people to kind of heal themselves, but you just do it faster. That's not what I'm looking for. It's unfortunate. That is what I'm looking for. Not gonna die for it. I'm not the one who dies, dude. No, that sucks. See, I'm supposed to arrest him. This is where the rubber bullets would come in handy. Get out here. Anyway, though, stuff like that, or maybe like a computer tech specialist or something has like EMP grenades or knowledge of electricity, so he can knock out the power grid, and you can bring night vision goggles, and it reduces the, or excuse me, increases the enemy's reaction time to you, so they don't just instantly know where you're at. And it makes the room dark or whatever, so it'll make it more useful for night vision goggles on even indoor maps. It's not just outdoor stuff. I think that's actually... Okay, so that is it. But, damn, I wish I had more time. But yeah, let me know what you guys would add. I think that would be some really cool additions. Of course, they're my own, so I'm kind of biased, but... Let me know what you guys think in the comments, or if you have an idea for a specialist or a class or something like that that they should add. And without further ado, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and you guys take it easy. Peace out.